All right, while we're flushing the hot water heater, we thought we would also clean the ERV's filter. So I think it's an ERV. I think that's the name for it. Okay, to turn these units off, as your first step, you want to go ahead and find this button. It doesn't press down very far. Now if you notice, this has a green light right now. The green light means it's on the highest speed, which is probably where you want to leave it most of the time. If you press it once, it should turn off. You press it again, it goes into low speed, and if you press it again, it turns into green high speed again. So to clean your filter, you want to turn it off.
This will be the second time that I'm cleaning this.
Okay.
The first time would have been very epic because it was full of lots of bugs.
Oh yeah, that was so bad.
In the summer.
Have a vacuum ready. Yes. So basically,
I don't have my vacuum. We'll grab that.
Yeah, we'll need to grab that. So basically, there's just 2 screws here on the bottom. If you see that. If you do use a power drill or something, just be extremely careful. It's very easy to strip these accidentally.
I think this bottom right one is stripped actually.
Yeah.
Well, I probably stripped it last time.
Yeah, there you go. So warning to everyone else, if you are going to use this, use it on the lowest torque setting and the lowest cutoff so it doesn't, strip it.
This one's in a very convenient spot right next to the water heater.
Again, really weird layout on this house. Mine is a lot easier to get to, so I'm not sure what happened here. There we go. Ooh, careful, don't lose it. Okay.
Putting both screws up here not to lose them.
So put those screws somewhere safe, and then this basically just lifts out now. So you lift from the bottom, and then kind of push it towards the top a little bit. It's got kind of a hook up top. Exactly.
See the hook's on the top, but it kind of sags up.
Yeah.
So when you're putting it back, right, it's going to be.
You put it back by kind of hooking it up top and letting it lay down on the bottom, and then you put the screws in. So. Okay, so now you remove the filter. Be very gentle with this. It's very easy to damage the
foam sides.
Yeah, it's very easy to damage all this if you're just manhandling it. It should come out with some decent pressure, but
you just want to kind of, if there's 4 points, you kind of just want to like
evenly
it out, yeah.
Exactly, yeah, evenly remove it.
Cranking on one side.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay.
Not a bunch of bugs stuck in here this time, so it's
That's
actually
good.
been doing its job. And
if you need to, you can vacuum this out. Yeah, go ahead.
You can see kind of where it's catching there, right?
Yep.
And it's on the 2 upper sides.
Yep.
Which is the subject of the cleaning, right?
Exactly.
That's the back end of it.
That's the back end of it, and you will want to run a vacuum over all of the parts of this filter, but just be very gentle with all of this. This stuff, though, can you kind of help remove that one? Maybe put it on the stool to kind of remove that. So it's got kind of the Z thing.
Z bracket,
yeah.
Just
that holds it in place, so kind of pull that out. And then you're going to want to pull this foam out. And this, you want to take to your sink and put just a little bit of dishwashing detergent on there. And just wring it out and wash it out until the water runs clear, okay? Then you want this to dry. I let it dry for 24 hours because I do not want any chance of there being water getting in there, because if you do get water in there, dust can clump up and that clump will turn into a little piece of cement basically. Yep. So you do not want any water in here ever, never. So let that dry as much as it needs it, okay? 24 hours should be enough. So,
and it tells you where the filters are up top here, so don't worry, since it looks like it's kind of the same all around.
Yep.
Points up top, and these are the only ones that have the bracket sides. So
exactly.
Put it back.
So once that's clean, you'll put that back in, put the bracket on top of it, and then you'll put the filter back in there and put the cover back on. It's pretty straightforward. And you want to do this every 90 days, at least. I have found sometimes, depending on if there's a heavy bug season or something, that 90 days may be a little too long, honestly.
It doesn't cost you anything other than some time. So
exactly.
It's pretty quick, right, so might as well.
All right. And don't forget to turn it back on afterwards.